Great numbers for Babar Azam.
No!
And so when he faced...
No!
I think...
Shot. Well manipulated into the gap. Just
55 in ODIs, covering the stumps, actually staying on that middle and off-stump angle to cover that line, and nicely put away.
This time a little too straight. Luckily no bat on it, and so it won't race up. Normal. Off the edge.
The slip fielder.
And pop. And then that one ever so slightly come.
He's got to do that.
Nice shot. Nicely played by Babar Azam.
Impossible to stop. That's played up in the air and well stopped. Babar Azam is good with that flick shot.
Nicely nudged off the hip and away for four. A wonderful start to the over for Babar Azam and Pakistan.
Now that must be very frustrating for the skipper, because the field was set for him.
Not quite there. Worked onside. They should pick up a couple. There'll be many who'd say it wasn't a...
A little bit short and wide, and that's been put away quite easily by Babar Azam.
Real strenuous form of attack is to try and target the stumps. This one's just a little bit off. Shapes back probably half a metre.
Yeah, he likes to drift the ball in. That's what he likes to do.
Different colour. Because the hands kind of cross over each other as he's coming into the game with it.
Well, the last thing South Africa need is another injury. What about all these injuries, Sean? It's been quite... 14 again. But over pitched that time. Overs in the first game. Sweeper again. Tidier over, but
Prefer to have a bit of protection.
quick single, bit of a knock on.
Mid-on position. Trying to be straight at the stumps and get the right hand to just... The game goes on.
Oh, it's a fine shot. Well, nice and early. Again, just drives that one beautifully. What a shot that is. That is just magnificent.
And nothing better than this. Looking for the away swinger over pitch, genuine half volley. And just meets it with that full face and places it perfectly.
Looking for one there, but not there.
Game drift along.
Go Shamrock, go Shamrock! Lovely Shamrock!
Perhaps the best time to bat was against that new ball.
Enjoying it. The cricket kind of in the back.
Yeah, I think having worked with... It'd also be a... You can set your sights. Oh, excellent fielding. Oh, he's just missed it, Aiden Markham.
Mooi rallies.
So having hit the ball for four first one, decided he was attacked.
crying out for.
Nine.
I'd almost say pace just a little bit. Ask the batsmen to create their own.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Pom, just
Now.
it's just a little bit on over it. We used to.
Yeah.
We do need to complete the game today.
And he can look to score. Talk about looking to score. He can
To do, and it's very much to try and pop it over the top.
As he continues with his second over. It's been a little bit too circumspect for me. Partnership of Ramsey maybe and Marco Jansen, and probably put him high.
Are looking to do is to bowl this basic. What they can't do at this stage is to get out then, because then, I mean, there's
Slow-mo to see if there was contact made. That's nasty, clipped fine, and then we're looking to come back for the second.
social media, that is. But there's a lot of traffic regarding these two when whenever Pakistan doesn't show up.
Drag down and gets that one away for a single. That's nasty play. The placement is superb. Slightly overpitched from Aiden Markram. And Babar Azam does not miss out. That's a great shot.
He's a wonderful cover driver. And here's an example of how good he looks when he's on top of his form in top gear. I was hoping that he'd play one against a spin like that, and this was beautifully driven.
Brings up his 33rd one-day international 50 for Babar Azam of 73 deliveries.
Yeah, he's been an asset, a great player for Pakistan over the years. In fact, he's a world beater on the day, and Babar Azam will heave a sigh of relief. A 50. And
that's worked nice and fine. That might be another boundary. And Parker gives chasing, does cut it off. That's nasty play. Use of the feet, trying to target the area where there's no man back, and he gets near the pitch a bit, punishes it away.
yeah, it's always is a jaw-dropping experience when he's playing that drive through the offside. Beautifully played, a little bit of width, employed himself instinctively there with that massive drive.
Yeah, been on a few committees and one try to utilize that. It's nicely swept, and Marco Jansen should cut that off, but they will come back for two. We did see Babar Azam early on in
South Africa playing spin a lot better. Saw New Zealand beat. Angle.
It's nicely played through the cover region, but once again, just a single.
the fight, I can guarantee you.
Cries of catch it just over the top. Chases on. Nicely done. We're going to settle it 2 only.
Steady on, Hazy.
It's his 14th, by the way. One dayers. At one. Taken easily in the crowd.
Yeah, I think I just want to touch a little bit on the makeup of the South Africa.
He's got some niggle we hear.
Yeah, and again, you ask yourself on that point of...
Fortain starts his 8th over. Last game with bat and ball. Steered them home with that 80. Got 4 for 32 as well. Played superb on a good day. Ends up with, he's hoping he's going to be fit. Petaquayo gets an opportunity for a run. Only bowled 3 overs in the first. It's over the top. In the end, it was a one-handed shot, a bit like a baseballer. 4 runs.
Yeah, he picks up length so quickly. Does Babar Azam. Just dragged a slightly short on the Fetler choir, but he was onto it in a flash. That one perhaps just stopping in the surface, yet he's taking off his bottom hand. Threw the shot too early, but he's hit this way in front of square, and he hit it like an absolute tracer bullet. Yeah, you can't miss your length. These batters, they're both in. They're looking to
Hayes per hour.
And that's exactly the point I'm making, Hayes.
Got him. Picked him up. Straight to him. Short delivery. That's a bit of a bonus. Babar Azam cannot believe it. Let's hope he's okay, because he's gone down as Aiden Markram. Went to him very smartly indeed. Yeah, he's okay. He had no time to catch that.
Yeah, he cannot believe his eyes, Babar Azam, because he's hit this like an absolute tracer bullet. But straight to Aiden Markram at mid-wicket. Yeah, he's been saying to himself, that came out the absolute middle of the willow. Since in the crowd. Well, it's an excellent knock from Babar. He goes for 73, so Pakistan 168 for 3.